Welcome back to part 16 of the Dogs of Ancient Egypt. This week, let's look at number 37, a pre-dynastic knife handle with tons of decorations, including some dogs. Let's take a look. This is a very famous pre-dynastic knife and knife handle that is currently located at the Louvre Museum. It dates to the Naqada II period, which is approximately 3650 to 3300 BCE. The knife was purchased in Cairo in 1914 by a French Egyptologist named Georges Aran Bedet for the Louvre Museum, and the seller said it originally came from Gebel Al Arak, which is why this is typically known as the Gebel Al Arak knife. And this area is a plateau near the south of Abydos. But in further archaeological excavations, there has been a total absence of any archaeological finds from that area, which makes scholars think that this actually came from Abydos, where there are multiple pre-dynastic items coming from that area. Another interesting fact about this knife is that the knife portion, which is made out of some sort of flint, was not attached to the handle that we see when it was originally shown to Bedet. The head of antiquities at the Louvre suspected that they actually went together, and then they were officially joined in March 1933 and then underwent more restoration in 1997. Now, to the dogs. The dogs are only on this side of the knife handle. Now, this knife handle is made out of elephant ivory and has some fantastic details on either side. The dogs are located on this side where there is this large knob. Probably had an actual, there's a hole when you look at it from the side, so it probably is where a strap could be attached. At the top, we see an image of a man holding up two lions. This is called the Master of Animals motif, and it shows that the power that the Egyptians had over everything in the natural world. It's a super common motif that pops up during this time period. Below them are two little dogs, both with looped collars, pointed ears, and a slightly curled tail. These dogs tend to be much more boxy in the torso than I've noticed with other Old Kingdom and even New Kingdom dogs, but there doesn't tend to be a standard of what a dog looks like in the pre-dynastic period. And then we have this dog over here, which looks very, very similar, though he's maybe a little bit thinner. And he actually has a leash attached to his collar. Unfortunately, the person who is holding the leash has been damaged, so we can't really see who that is in this moment. The coolest thing is that these are probably the oldest images I have of both dogs with collars and dogs with a leash. While the other side mainly focused on the animal world, on this side, we have this crazy fierce battle between these two groups. We got boats, we got drowning men. So let me know if you want to know more about this knife in general. And don't forget to request dogs between 1 and 509.